1,000 Pokemon. Do you want to take a guess at what that 1,000th Pokemon is? If you guessed Cheese String, you would surprisingly be right. I am the biggest Pokemon fan ever. Like the biggest fan in the entire world. You may think you're a pretty big fan yourself, but shut up, you're not. And knowing this extremely obvious fact, I want to showcase why exactly I am the biggest Pokemon fan. Trademark. But how do I go about doing that doesn't include going absolutely broke? And that's when it hit me. Ow, fuck. Oh, that kind of hurt. Ow. Literally. I am going to attempt to name every single Pokemon ever made. Yes, from Red and Blue all the way to Scarlet and Violet, which chalks up to be exactly 1,000 Pokemon. Yes, that's right. I'm going to be the first person ever to name every Pokemon ever. And how exactly did that go? Well, wait till the end of this video to find out. So this is the glass half full, and let's see if I'm up to the task. And whether or not I can name every single Pokemon ever to claim my crown. I had nothing better, so I'm using this. So how exactly do we go about this? Am I gonna physically write out every single Pokemon? Of course not, for very obvious reasons. I'm gonna run out of pencil. Well, actually, there's a full-on website that has this sort of challenge already, so I'm just gonna use that. And just to give you a little tutorial before we start, you're basically given empty slots of Pokeballs signifying said number of the Pokemon in the decks. For example, if we type in Ninetales, bam, the sprite of Ninetales appears in that slot. And you gotta do that over 1,000 times. Not intimidating at all. The website can give you some handicaps like accommodating for misspelling or just giving you the shadow for the Pokemon, which can be quite useful in this quest. Well, that's fucking boring, and I don't want to be boring, so we're gonna be picture perfect. Also, cheating is a big no-no, obviously. And lastly, I don't really have a time limit. This is gonna take a long time, but I don't want to spend days doing this challenge, so 24 hours. I got 24 hours to name every Pokemon, and if I don't do that, I'll eat a sock and be very, very sad. Alright, with all of that out of the way, let's start the greatest Pokemon challenge ever. First Pokemon, I think it's only necessary I do Bidoof and a barrel. I mean, it's only fair I start with the greatest Pokemon ever made first. Golduck, Golem, Haunter, Shelter, Cloyster. Oh shoot, I actually kind of want to talk about this one. So there was a theory back like 10 or so years ago that Proto Mario made about how Ghastly was like a dead form of Cloyster. It sounds stupid, but the reasoning behind this theory was because Cloyster's design had a little ball in the middle, and that ball looks pretty similar to what Ghastly is. And he goes on to say that they're also right beside each other in the decks, somewhat adding to that theory. And ever since then, I kind of just lumped the two together. It's just one of the many weird ways I remember certain Pokemon. Onix, Marowak, Krabby, what was the other one? Seal, Mankey. This one goes without saying. They're all uninspired, boring-looking designs with names that are barely even Pokemon names. So I just grouped them together, and that's how I remember them. Shit, am I talking too much? What's happening in the challenge? That's 50 down already. Wow, I talk a lot, my bad. I really like 50 Pokemon, so I'm gonna switch gens. I thought this would make the challenge more entertaining for you guys and a lot harder on me, I guess. And with that, we move on to Unova. Fuck Unova! It is just way too big for no reason and was a lot harder than I expected. Durant, Cottonee, Crustle, Gen 5's so big, but there's so many forgettable Pokemon in it. Sandile, Goth Pokemon. Oh, Scraggy, Audino, Ferroseed. Cool. So it's about time I explain how exactly I remember all these Pokemon in the first place. Yes, some of them are completely from memory, but like a good 80% of them are for reasons you may not expect. Like for example, the anime. I've watched every episode of the series, and there are some Pokemon I remember for various reasons, like Lombre, Ludicolo, Lotad. I remembered that because Brock had a Lotad in the Advanced series, which triggered other various memories like the Shiftry line being the counterpart to that, the reoccurring Spoink that was in some anime episodes, which also reminds me of the Wish Cash episode where it ate a Master Ball. Just various deep memories that shouldn't be remembered, but that's how my brain works. What's his name? Trapinch. Breloom, Poochyena, Mighty, Anna, Nosepass. Nosepass, again, another good example. Like, who the fuck cares about Nosepass? I apologize to all 3 Nosepass fans in the audience, but the reason I remember Nosepass is because Roxanne has one, which reminds me of another good point. Gym leaders. Look, I am not good at telling you what kind of Pokemon live in certain routes, but I can tell you the ace of every single gym leader no matter what. See, I'll do it right now. Brock, Onyx, Misty, Starmie, Surge, Raichu, Erica, Violet. This goes on for a good 10 minutes, so I'm just gonna skip right here. And using that profound knowledge, it makes the challenge a lot more easier. Oh, Metagross, Heliolisk, Pancham, Pangoro, Aegislash. Malamar? Did I say Malamar already? No, I did not. Inkay. Swirlix. If you're really curious, the easiest gen to name every Pokemon in is definitely Kalos. Mostly because every Pokemon is really distinct from one another and are very unique. And more importantly, it's so goddamn small. Like, if you remove the starters, early Pokemon, and legendaries, you're left with like 30 or so Pokemon to remember. So by that logic, I should finish Kalos first, right? Well, no, actually, but I'll get to that later. Pumpkaboo, what a fun thing to say. Sylveon. Aurorus. This is why spelling is important, guys. Bergmite. Fletchling. Alright, 201. That's pretty good so far. We only have 704 more to go. How fun. I don't ask for this often, guys, but this challenge is taking a real mental toll on me, and it's very hard. But you know what's not hard? Clicking the like and subscribe button. Sorry, I'm not good at self-advertising, but I'd appreciate it a lot. Oh shit, where are we now? Say no? Okay, not horrible. Let's continue. What did Ash have again? No. Oh, Gibble. Spirit Home. Chatot. That's forgettable, goddamn. Obama. Snow. Come on. Okay, thank you. Sinnoh is also one of the easier ones just because of the absurd amount of pre and post evolutions from past generations. So I guess that's one perk of doing a full 1000 Pokemon quiz. Since if you're only doing one gen, those evolutions are going to be harder to remember. If you're also wondering why I'm talking over myself so often and not just playing you the stream, and well, if I did do that, it's going to be a much more boring video. Like if I wasn't doing this thing I'm doing right now, this video is just gonna be a lot of come on. Oh, Aroma. No. And much more boring stuff to watch. Dottler, Impidimp, Flapple, Sandaconda, Obstagoon, Weezing, Yamask. Another reason why later generations are much easier are because of regional variants. Since they usually have the exact same name as their regional counterparts, you could fill up a good chunk of Gen 7 and 8 because they're repeats. Like for example, there are 3 Meowths. Why the fuck are there 3 Meowths? Oricorio. Really forgettable. Morlul and Shiinotic. Gumshoes. Komala. To land it? Okay, cool. Salazzle. Oh, Steenie. You know what? Let me just finish Kalos real quick. I'm so close already. Skrelp, Clauncher, Zygarde, Xerneas, Diancie. I'll come back to that one later because I don't remember right now. This one fucking Pokemon. You'll see the vendetta I have with it later. Swablu, Cast Form. Oh, Gallade. Shit. How do you spell that? Ain? Oh, cool, I got it. Mana. Alo. Mola. Electros. 500! We've reached the halfway point, and it's been going pretty well. Well, my back is cramped and my fingers are sore, but you know, this is for content, so the pain is worth it. From this point on, there's not a lot of stuff my voiceover can add that won't sound repetitive. So we're gonna do a little bit of a speed round until we get farther in. So grab some water and a waffle, I guess, and let's dive in. Timber, Maractus, Solana, did I say Solana? Nope. Trubbish, Almighty Helix, Omanite, Zubat, Rhyhorn, Sneasel, Dangrowth, Hunch,
Crow. Shaman. Actually, let's leave God till the end. Skarmory. Sizzlipede. Cute Eye Fly. Oh, thank you. Muck. Buzzwolf. Stakataka. That's a really good name. Calyrex. Calyrex. Tauros? Oh my god. Did I forget the evolutions? No way. No. Vaporeon. Did you know?
Bam! Speed round is done, and we have a little over 200 more to go. I think my Pokemon-filled brain was doing pretty well as of now, until I did something really stupid. So earlier when I said, also cheating is a big no-no, obviously, I may or may not have broke that rule, but also didn't. I'll show you what I mean.
105 Pokemon more to go, actually. That's pretty good. Wait, did I forget Pikachu? Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh!
Yup! Not kidding whatsoever. I forgot Pikachu. And the only reason why I remembered him was because of the chat that I was only looking at because I was on break and they said they would help me not cheat. And I would have most likely got him eventually. Like there's a shadow of Raichu on the bottom. So eventually I would have got it. But like, it's just sad that it just took me literally 800 Pokemon to get Pikachu and it was from the chat. You can't script this shit, guys. So, anyway, if you haven't noticed already, I've been leaving out the starters this entire time. And no, I didn't just forget them, like Pikachu, but I've actually been leaving them till the end so I can knock out all of them in one go. That way, I can use my fresh brain of mine to get all the lesser known mons and then eventually get these mons that I, of course, already know of. Did it actually help? Probably not, but I'd like to think that it did.
2, 1, go. Bulbasaur, Decidueye, Emboar, the worst starter ever, Explosion, Greninja, great Pokemon, Sceptile, and Grotto.
875, 30 more to go. As I was really winding down, I found myself doing a lot more repeats. Like with over 1,000 Pokemon, it's hard to not keep saying,
Say some Striker. No, yeah, I already said it was Striker.
So you already know this last batch contains some of the most worthless, useless Pokemon ever. Well, actually, the Hisui forms are pretty easy to remember, so let me just... Okay, now we have 10 of the most useless...
Oh, Absol. I forgot about Absol for...
9 of the most useless...
Oh my fucking god. Love Disc.
8 of the most...
Holy shit. Shuckle?
7... Oh, shit.
Loudred, Exploud, Whismur.
Okay, maybe I'm just stupid. Fun fact, the only reason why I remember that evolution was because of the headphones. Like, the headphones I'm wearing here, and I found that funny. We are now down to 4. This is make or break at this point, and honestly, I don't know if I had it in me to name even a single one.
Arceus.
Oh, shit, I forgot about God, I guess. Well, now, these 3 took a real toll on me, especially the one from Kalos. Like, Unova is the biggest region Pokemon-wise, and we all know there's a couple duds here and there, but man, Gen 6, though, I was talking about how easy it was earlier and how small it is. Like, I would have been able to finish Gen 6 at, like, the 30-minute mark if it wasn't for this one last stupid Pokemon! And then it comes back to Gen 5, where I'm still mad that I came this far, but couldn't figure out that one other evolution line. God, where's the Unova Pokemon forgetting? Oh my god, Woobat, Swoobat. Oh! Let me explain how I got this real quick. Now, honestly, the Woobat line isn't the most forgettable Pokemon. Hell, Unova has worse with Basculin and Maractus. But after an hour of this, my brain was pretty fried. And that's when I thought back to my main source of knowledge, of course being the Pokemon anime. And I thought about all the relevant characters and what Pokemon they had. And of course, Team Rocket comes to mind. And what exact Pokemon did they have? Yamask, Meowth, I guess, and Woobat. So thanks to Team Rocket, you somehow helped. So for the stupid last Kalos Pokemon, I had to apply the same logic. But even with how small the dex is, I still had no idea. And the anime didn't really help me either. But how about the movies? They were all kind of good, I think. I don't remember much from them, honestly. But the movie I remember the most was the Diancie one. And after the longest 2 minutes of my life, I got this. Near the end. Wasn't there that one Pokemon that was like a helper? Like not a helper, but like was Hold on. Moment of truth. Please. Oh! Truly a glorious victory. But it wasn't over yet. Because you see, this didn't include all 1,000, okay, fine, 1,008 Pokemon. Obviously, if you just look at the top of this screen, I guess. But yeah, the newest region isn't included. I actually DM'd the creator of this quiz on Twitter, and he said that the newest region was probably not going to be added for a while, so shit, guess this challenge can't be completed. But actually, since I'm the first person to ever attempt this, trademark, I bended the rules a bit. Because Sporkle actually has its own separate quiz containing every single Gen 9 Pokemon, so I just combined it. Yes, there's no fun little sprite, but it gets the job done. And also, there's a time limit now, so if I don't get this, I just lose the entire challenge. Because, you know, to up the stakes a bit and to make me go more insane. But I'm done talking. It's time for the final challenge to begin. Meowscarada, Crocalar, Armarouge, Arboliva. One thing I haven't addressed much of yet is spelling and how it's the biggest run ruiner. Aside from remembering every Pokemon, I guess. Like Arboliva or something like that. When I was practicing, I couldn't get its name for the life of me. So to help with that, you can hear me say certain Pokemon names in very weird ways. Hawks, Tri-City, Turton, Ador, Yveltal. This is actually one of the more helpful tips I can give to anyone that attempts this quiz. Rebska? I think it's called, no? Rabska? Oh, cool, okay. The boy Cloth? Quakevel. So honestly, I don't know how exactly I would rank Gen 9 in terms of difficulty. On one hand, it's so fresh in my mind that some Pokemon are super easy to name since I literally just used them in the game. But then also, since it's so new, I had some struggle naming the Pokemon that I didn't encounter that often. So this challenge wouldn't be possible without a little bit of luck here and there. Flamigo, Farigiraf, cool. Iron Hand, what a great name. Did I even say Finish? Oh, cool. I didn't say Finish or Palafin. I have those guys on my team. How did I forget them? Oh god, I gotta name the fucking weird legendary names. Xianpao? There was one that sounded like a sneeze. It was like Chilu? Oh shit. Bramblin, Bramble Ghost? Gast? Ghost or Gast? No, is it Gast? Oh! Hey, look at that! We have one Pokemon left and 3 minutes to spare! That means it should be easy, right? Well... This Pokemon was fucking impossible. I was thinking about the gym leaders, the Elite Four, the Titans, and I had nothing. And I didn't even have an anime to help me, so I felt screwed. But at least I have some time left. Never mind. Paragraphs, Titan, Rebound. What the fuck is this? All hope seemed lost. I've came so far and overcame so much adversity, but one Pokemon stumped me and I don't think I was gonna be able to get it. But then I got an idea. It's near all the evolutions. It's near Annihilate, Clodsire, Farigiraf, and King Gambit. What other got an evolution? I can't get this, no! Fuck! Oh my god! Holy shit! Oh. Fuck yeah! Let's go! The Pokemon that perhaps Game Freak hates most. After all of his friends got a sick evolution, Game Freak gave it an extra body and called it a day. The Pokemon that almost ruined my run, but through the power of my mind and I don't know, friendship, I guess, I was able to get it, making me the first person ever to name all 1,000 Pokemon from memory. I mean, Norman also had a Dunsparce, but I just forgot. So it makes it a pretty fitting ending. And there you have it. All 1,008 Pokemon named in a little under 2 hours. You can also check out the full stream in the description to see all the extra bits I didn't include and prove to you I didn't cheat. And for my final message, I give this challenge out to you. I want to see if anyone else is able to accomplish what I did here. Yes, it was the most anxiety-inducing, brain-frying experience ever, and I may have got carpal tunnel in the process, but the payoff was kind of worth it.